can't read.
Okay, so this is what the box looks like. So we're gonna take everything out. Yeah. So inside, and how cute is the picture? We got a little thing of donuts that we get to make. All right, so I'll take this out.
The teddy bear.
So inside, as you can see, it has all the little things. I have no idea what any of this means. I'm just taking everything out. Okay. Got like some chocolate kind of something. I don't know. That might even be upside down. I'm guessing this is vanilla. And then it has 4 different ones of these little ones. I have no idea what it is. Some sprinkles. You get a little shovelly looking spoon. This looks like a pastry bag. And then the little tray with all the partitions and all that kind of stuff. The girl in the video didn't, but eventually I know she's going to need to. But on the diagram on the box it says to cut this off. So I'm just going to cut that off. And then it says to cut this, which I don't want to rip any of this stuff. So I'm being very careful not to rip it. This looks like the donut mold, as you can see. This should be fun for the kids to do. I'm going to let them do it. So that's that, and then it says to cut it here. Trying to be very careful. And, you know, for us non-Japanese speaking folks, it does have picture illustrations and numbers instead of English writing, so that is very cool. Okay, so now that we have all of our pieces cut open, we're going to go ahead and get here to set all of our donuts on once we get them all molded in our little molder. Give me the water. We have we have a measuring cup with some water. We're not going to need all of this water, but we just brought this just because. All right, so as you can see inside the little tray, I don't know how well, you can see that it has this dip in the center. So we're just going to fill the water just until it reaches the top of this circle-y thing here. Okay? Until it fills up that thing. Am I on flat? Okay. Oops. Is that completely full?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so now we have that. So Gary is going to make the vanilla donut dough. So we're going to cut this open. Pour. So the dough mixture is in the water. Now Gary is going to mix it all up. Be careful of the tripod, okay?
Need to add a few more.
Sometimes it helps if you fold it and squish it instead of stirring it like this. Let me show you. Dough is difficult to work with, or not dough, but like flour type stuff. So instead of stirring it, it's kind of good to like press it. So her donut kit was different, so we're just doing our own thing. I mean, basically if you have common sense and you can look at a picture, you can tell what the steps are going to be. We obviously can't read Japanese, but we know how to look at a picture and tell what the picture is doing. While my son is washing the germs off of his hands, I'm gonna now take this donut ball or dough ball, whatever you want to call it, and I'm gonna just roll it in my hands, my fingers, to just mix it all up. So when it's alright, so I'm just rolling the dough in my fingers like so, and then once Gary gets his hands all dried up, he's going to press the donuts into this donut mold. You can see there's 2 shapes. Maybe if you can see it better on the bottom. There's a regular donut shape and this kind of swirly shape here. Do that one first. Spread it out so that it fills up the donut shaper. You guys see that? So I'm going to take the spoon and kind of shave off the edges here. Okay, so there you have it. See, there's one donut. So now we're going to just put it on the plate and we're gonna finish off. We'll make one more donut. Okay, now Jarek's gonna try the other donut mold side. And while he's doing that, I'm gonna mix up the rest of the donut mixture. This stuff can be messy and time consuming. It's bonding time between you and whoever you're doing it with. In my case, you know, it's giving me and my sons time to spend together and gives us good laughs, and 10 years from now we'll be able to sit back and be like, remember that time we made those funky ass donuts from the Japan crate? So press the stuff back and it'll remove the excess dough, so that you get a perfectly shaped donut. Going to, ta-da! So now it looks like one of those crinkly Krispy Kreme donuts. Alright, so that's that. Press it all in there as best as you can and we'll figure out the circle in just a second. Alright, so while he's doing that, this is leftover dough and we can probably mix the two in a second. So while he's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and mix up some of this icing. What flavor icing do you want, Gary? Basically, you take this icing and you only fill this thing up with water just to the fill line. And then you pour it into one of these containers here and this will make the icing. I'm going to pour the mixture into this little container here. You can see I'm just going to fill this. Whoa. So basically that's all the water you need. Then I'm going to take it and pour it into this. Once he gets the frosting all mixed together, we'll put it in this little teeny tiny piping bag and then they'll be able to make it. All right, let me see, Bob. There's Gary's little swirly clip, please. Alright, so the best way to do this is to fold the bag. Here, let me show you. Take the bag and fold it over like this so that you don't get any on the sides. And then I'm going to take the icing and just spoon it into the little teeny tiny piping bag like this. And I'm going to try to keep it all in one corner. As you can see, it's really, really small. Move it. Here, you want to decorate first?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. You pick this up?
Yeah. That's Jarek's chocolate donut there. Alright, so I just used the leftover dough and I'm going to try to squish it in here and see if we can create a little donut with this. Alright, so that's my half-assed donut right there. So we already did the vanilla icing here, as you can see. So now we're going to do the strawberry and the chocolate icing. So, and you have to be very, very careful with this stuff. It can be very messy if you're not. So you just have to take your time and pour everything really slowly. So as you can see, I'm just using the little measuring cup and mixing with sprinkles and like some cookie crumbles, thingamajiggers. So we'll come back and show you the final creation of donuts. This is what the paper looks like that it comes with, all the descriptions of the candies and that sort of thing. So that's that. Alright, so here's the cookies. This is Gary's, that's Gary's. Jarek's, and my poor ass cookie right here, or donut, not cookie. My poor little donut. Can't even see the hole. I had to work with what I had. So here's the donuts. Now is the taste test, so we'll see what they taste like. Okay, so now the boys are gonna taste their donuts and they're gonna rate it out of 10 stars, what they give it. Go ahead, guys. It's not really a donut, it's candy that looks like a donut. Does it taste like gummy? Is that what it tastes like?
I give my first one a squishy.
It's squishy?
8 out of 10.
I think I give mine a 4 out of 10 just because I'm not a big fan of the consistency of how it feels in my mouth.
I like it. I give my first one an 8 out of 10 and my second one a 9
Alright, hold
out of
on.
10.
Alright guys, so I really hope you enjoyed our Japan Crate Asian food testing video. Apparently these boys want to continue to do these unboxings, right, and these food tests. So I'm going to go and do some research and see if we can find maybe some other countries that have a food box subscription. He's trying to be taller than me. But anyway, give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and we'll see y'all in the next video. Bye guys.